In 2020, teaching and learning were upended at colleges and universities across the nation. While institutions pivoted to virtual and hybrid environments, students and teachers found themselves facing new challenges. These challenges are having a disproportionate effect on students typically underrepresented in STEM, who are more likely to experience major disruptions due to issues of access, learning environment, health, and more. The AAAS-IUSE Initiative features a growing community of STEM education experts. We asked, how are you seizing this moment of disruption to improve undergraduate STEM education? Responses flooded in, showing the community rising to these challenges. Not just developing promising practices for teaching in a pandemic, but creating strategies that could transform the way we teach STEM forever. And now, we're bringing them to you.
Through an NSF IUSE award, we launched the STEM Leaders program that matches students with upper division mentors. But during COVID, we surveyed students and found they felt somewhat disconnected. So we created the STEM Buddy system that pairs students with peers in their cohorts so they could better connect with other students and increase their sense of belonging. We find that they really appreciate it and asked ourselves, why haven't we done it before? Over half our students are Latinx first-generation college students and 2/3 are women. These students need this program the most. If we can train our students and help them succeed, we can create a better world for STEM.
I created a virtual lab for my students. We made YouTube videos demonstrating engineering concepts and step-by-step instructions using MATLAB so they could test the concepts. At the beginning of the pandemic, some of my really good students disappeared. Everyone faces different obstacles, and so we needed to be flexible. When I challenged students with a fully online lab, I found significant learning advantages. Student engagement increased, and they were able to demonstrate how these theories applied to real mechanical systems. They were in love. They told me this is easy. With such transformative results, we will be ready for traditional and non-traditional course delivery.
I teach a large class with a highly diverse student population, and the pandemic brought all kinds of challenges to my students. So I redesigned my course using pre-recorded lectures, NSF-supported online learning modules, flexible soft due dates, and instant messaging. This setup not only greatly reduces communication barriers, but more importantly, motivated my students to overcome obstacles and continue to engage with learning. As one student puts it, this course has less of a professor versus students feeling and more of a professor and students versus physics feeling. I'm still working on that versus physics part, but as a teacher, I love nothing more than that feeling of professor and students.
Through the imagination of innovators in the AAAS-IUSE community, we can seize this moment of disruption to implement strategies that facilitate more inclusive and effective learning. Visit AAASIUSE.org to learn more about these and other resources.